All right, this is PJFL TV for our fourth game of the day at Pendleton Junior Football Day at Anderson University. My name is Brian Arthur, along with Pendleton Heights head coach, Coach Jed Richmond, here to broadcast the game. Coach, we're ready to have another game of 5th and 6th grade division. Two awesome teams led by Coach Dan Lowe, our yellow team, as well as Coach BJ Ray in the blue. What are you expecting to see today out of these two teams?
Well, I hope they have a lot of fun. It just started sprinkling a little bit, and so sometimes that goes one way or the other. So it sounded like they were pretty fired up to play today. So I hope to see a lot of effort and a lot of fun out there, and a lot of points for sure.
A rematch of the season where that yellow out to in the blue team won at the very end. Two different styles of offense. The yellow team has a strong outside running game. The blue team is more up the middle. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out today. So, Coach, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for your support of Pendleton Youth Football. Looking forward to a great game today.
Looking forward to it as well.
All right, so yellow won the toss. And has blue has won the toss and has deferred and will be kicking off. Yellow is receiving the kickoff. It looks like Gargett is deep to receive. And that's Caius Gargett, number 2, as well as Aiden Clay. That will be featured in the running game for yellow as well. Tyler Etherington set to kick off for the blue team. Whistle is blown, and here we go. Etherington with a nice kickoff, fielded by Clay. Clay gets upfield.
He's got the edge.
And he's got the edge, and he may go. And he may go.
One man to beat.
Etherington's got the angle. Nice cut by Clay, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. What a start for the yellow team.
Wow. Yellow came ready to play, that's for sure.
No doubt about it. Some very good blocking for the kickoff return team. And so often that's what happens. You spend all that time warming up. This is the last game of the day. The blue team kicks off, and, it looks like the yellow came ready to play. So great run by Clay and as they line up for the 2-point conversion. This yellow close to being blue team, one of the teams in this, and looking for some revenge. So a great start, similar to how the last game started, where yellow jumped out early. Coach Ray's team came back to win in the end. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
And it's a 4-quarter game. That's just one play of many here. So exciting to see how the rest of this goes. That's for sure.
Coach, what do you expect to see with the field being wet? It's been raining on and off all day, and some drizzle going down right now.
Well, the turf helps with that. That's for sure. Their footing should be fine. It's ball security, right? So when it's wet out, they got to protect that football. That's for sure. So
Clay is denied on the extra point. However, there is a flag down. It looks like it is on the offense, and it'll be declined. So it is an early 6-0 lead for the yellow team on a kickoff return by Aiden Clay. Aiden is a Carolina Panthers fan, so he's a bit Stewart back. And he just did a great job on special teams. His goal this year is to sack the quarterback 10 times. So he's one of those stud athletes as a 6th grader who will be a great addition to Coach Cloud's 7th grade unit next year. So just like that, the kickoff team now for the yellow team's on. Blue team is setting up for their kickoff return. The blue team features 2 running backs who differ in style but very effective. Sam Ray is the speedster. He's number 34. And then Jared Hess, number 12, is that hard-nosed runner who just doesn't give up. We'll see how the yellow team's able to attack them this time. Last game, those two ran up the middle and 4, 5, 6 yards every time, and ultimately that's a victory. Josiah Gustin lining up for the kick. It's airborne, and it's going to be fielded by Hess. And Hess picks it up, Good hard run.
Yep, got his shoulder square and got as much as he could. That was good stuff.
Good pursuit on the kickoff squad that time. Mitch Maynard on the yellow team was down to get down there first. Forced Hess to make a redirect and slowed him down a little bit. So here we go, the blue offense that has been effective throughout the year, headed up by Coach Ray.
Blue will start their drive on their own at the 37-yard line.
Tyler Etherington under center team.
Strong there.
The hand. That's good power run.
Yeah.
That is the bread and butter. Yes.
Yep. Downhill all the way. Good job by the line there.
Coach, in your offense, talk to a little bit about these kids that are playing offensive line. How important are they to what you do?
Well, it's such an unselfish position because you don't ever get to touch the ball. You don't get to do a lot of things that some of the other guys do, but you have the greatest impact on the game. It's won and lost in the trenches, and it takes a special young man to perform down there. So
Etherington takes the snap, gives it to Hess.
Good second effort.
Again, get through a couple yards.
Going to be 3rd and short.
He has tree trunks for legs that keep on churning. And this blue squad, their strength is that line up front between Jason. Peyton Pollock is another person on that line. Cash McCarroll. Those guys are stalwarts and blowing teams back. Now that gold defensive line is formidable as well. You see Caleb Day, number 65, right there, lined up. Tough to get through that, along with Eli Libler in the same position on the other side.
Tight end set here.
Oh,
misdirection.
Misdirection.
Ooh, just short, looks like.
Yellow was all over it.
Yep.
Yellow was all. That's Gargett on the tackle.
That's great discipline on the backside. That's for sure. They were right there.
The run by Sam Ray. Good play call by the coach and the great defense by Yellow. So we've got an early game, huge decision by Coach Ray. 4th down. Looks like 2 yards to go. This is the type of down and distance that this team's made for with that strong offensive line. Etherington under center. And it looks like by Yellow. And even if not, a turnover on downs. So
you got to worry about that with these conditions. We talk about for the ball carriers, but you overlook the snap. That's for sure. They got to make sure they get that ball before they do anything.
So early momentum to this Yellow squad, taking back the early kickoff and then having a nice stop, on 4 quick downs, and they take over on offense. This Yellow squad, quarterbacked by Isaac Wilson, is known for its speed around the outside with Clay, who we saw in the kickoff return, as well as Gargett as a tailback. Again, really building off of that offensive line. Isaac Wilson under center, drops back, going to throw the ball, gets away.
Got a man. Oh, just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside, and running back with backfield to put there by Hess as well, turning to help Isaac Wilson up after the play. Good job by Isaac in staying in there amidst some pressure, but great pressure by Hess, who's playing corner. You see Isaac Elizondo on defense, lined up along with Cash McCarroll on that front edge. Harper Morrison, one of the better defensive players in the league. Isaac Wilson under center, 2nd and 10. Give up the middle, and a nice run. Close to first down yardage is Aiden Clay. Great blocking by the Yellow squad. See Sky Baldwin out there, rotating out now. He's a big favorite player. Pat McAfee. Here we go, Yellow squad, 3rd and short now, 3rd and 2 yards. Looks like Garrett Lowe in the backfield. Isaac Wilson under center. Hand is to Caius Gargett. Gargett weaves his way through for a first down. 1st and 10, Yellow. Nice push there, led by Mitch Maynard, who's the center.
1st and 10 for Yellow. Caius Gargett with the carry.
Really good push by that offensive line, including Caleb Godby along with Caleb Day, the two Calebs there. A really, really good push. 1st down and 10. The offense for Yellow using an unconventional method in rotating in plays. Typically, a coach is allowed. I like it.
I respect trying to do some things. Take nothing away from the other team. Uh-oh.
Gargett bounces outside. Looks like he has a corner, and he will go. Touchdown, Caius Gargett. Great blocking offensively by the Yellow team.
What a start.
Arabian Yellow.
So an early 2-touchdown lead for the Yellow squad. Again, similar to how it started out last time. This blue team had to come back from behind, and they'll have to do again the same today. So, coaches, we line up for an extra point here. Thank you so much again for joining us. Thanks for your support. You've done so much since as a first-year head coach at Pendleton Heights High School to link not only the high school program, not only with the middle school program, but ultimately down to the youth level as well. Talk a little bit about your viewpoint around the importance of that.
Well, first of all, it's an absolute privilege to be here and to be the head coach of this program. And there's so many good people through. That's the thing. It wasn't as hard as a team, leadership. There he goes. He's at the edge. There we go.
Nice. Very nice play. Nice pitch by Isaac Wilson.
What a start. I will tell you, obviously the tough part about all this is maybe some change. And so it's just been great, all the open-mindedness to the change. And sure, it's not easy. There's been some people uncomfortable with some things. But just as you see there, I mean, the Gold team's running – the high school formations, high school play, and on the other side, it's the same as different look, but that shows the versatility of our scheme. And the most important thing with that is that the fundamentals that we're teaching are paralleled from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. So that's a really exciting thing for me, and the attitude that goes around it is really the biggest thing, and how hard these kids play, and have is. So,
to kick off again, picked up by Sam Ray.
Here we go.
Sam in the open field, and really, really good coverage that time by Reese Reddington. Nice coverage on that kickoff. Coach, a lot of these kids, this is the 5th and 6th grade division. So for some of our 6th graders, for all of our 6th graders, this is the last year in the youth program as they transition to Coach Cloud's program at the middle school. Tell me what qualities Coach Cloud and you really look for as these kids transition.
Well, it's a big jump, just because you're going from a youth league to the middle school. And so they're going to be playing, their schedule has everybody from a Warren Central Middle School to maybe a Shenandoah. So from a 1A school all the way to a 6A. And so you're going to get a variety of types of competition. And, not to say Shenandoah isn't a very good program. And there's some challenges that maybe, area middle depose. And seventh time in and of itself, and it's an adjustment in a lot of ways. So, what we're looking for is coachability. We want kids to be coachable, and that, the beauty of what we're doing now is hopefully that's the one thing they have some commonality, that when they join the 7th grade football team, that it isn't all completely new. And so that helps ease that transition. But there's also a lot of growth during that time for some people. I myself, I don't think I've grown since then, but it's one of those things that, kids might even be changing positions. Maybe they're a lineman in 6th grade, and then all of a sudden they're a receiver in 7th. It's so we're looking for kids that want to be a part of something special, and who are coachable and open-minded to doing some different things, and who want to give great effort for the team. So
drops back, second 9, and it looks like it's picked off. And there goes Clay again. He's all over the field.
He is everywhere.
Clay, nice cut and a
good tackle by
touchdown
number 12.
saving tackle by Hess.
Yep, Hess.
So, again, Clay is right there, Johnny on the spot to pick off Etherington's pass and get downfield.
Boy, what an explosive quarter here.
Clay with the interception for the Arabian Yellow team.
The Arabian Yellow team, what an explosive quarter. That blue team's got to find some poise here and take a deep breath and regroup. And I see I think it's Coach Schill out there trying to regroup. And, these coaches do a great job with these kids. I've been very impressed with their buy-in to what we're doing up at the high school and then also trying to apply it down here. And, man, they're kid-based guys. They really care about these kids, and they do a great job from everything I've seen. So I'm real proud to see this today.
Two head coaches are great friends with each other. BJ, as they're in it for the right reason, winning as coach in 5th and 6th grade history, but to produce the best possible kid, not only on the field, but then also off the field as well.
I'm sure they'll have some words if this keeps going, though. I mean, being buddies in a good way. They're competitors, and I'm sure at some point over dinner one of these days they'll talk about the way this game started so far. So, good guys. Excited that they're part of the program.
Wilson drops back, and it looks like, and he's sacked.
Boy, Coach Ray dialed one up there.
Yep, number 2, Cash McCarroll, first year of playing football.
Great response to that adversity.
Cash McCarroll with the sack for the Arabian Blue.
Great response.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm excited about. You look at number 23 on blue, a safety, Ryder Lawyer. He's playing here on Saturday. Just received the newsletter from East Elementary School yesterday that he was the Horseshoe Honor Code winner for his particular. So that's what good playing well plays right in the class.
Yeah. We have some NFL players out today, but guys, they're successful at many other than football and down the road. But that's a great thing about football. It's taught me so many life lessons, as you guys can attest to as well, that I take into my daily life, and even with outside of football, being a father, being a husband, the discipline of daily life that this game gives you is it's awesome. So I'm biased, but I think it's the best game out there. So
without question. Second down on the penalties for Yellow. Wilson under center. Takes the snap, gives it to Gargett. Gargett bounces it outside. Nice cut. And ultimately brought down after a sizable gain by number 10, and that's Landon Folk. So a good run there. Gargett, one of the better running backs in the league for years. Tough to bring down. They were able to harness him in that time. Third down now. And about 13 yards. With the passing attack that they've shown, it could be a pass here, Coach.
Yep. They definitely aren't bashful. They're doing a good job of mixing it in there. And it looks like the rain stopped a little bit, but
and you see Jalen Covington, number 13, split out to the near side. Watch him. He's a game changer. Favorite team's Florida International. There's a fake pitch by Wilson. Nothing there on the other side, and ultimately tackle.
Good effort. Blue defense.
Little miss there.
Number 5 on the tackle.
Nice job by Sawyer Schill. So Sawyer came up and made a nice stop.
That's something this community is really, really, exciting to see. We've got some Hesses on the high school team, some Hesses here. We've got high school team, and, a bunch of kids. That's pretty to see. Now you start to see some brothers that are talking the same football language. They're running the same stuff, and that's pretty cool to see.
No doubt about it.
Oh, misdirection,
counter. There's Clay again on fourth down, and he is stopped. Nice stand by the blue team.
Good job, defense. Wow.
Nice
that's
stop
a great
by the blue
response.
team. We've got a minute left here in this first quarter, and it is a turnover on downs. Good resilience by the blue squad. Yeah, it's one thing I've noticed on Friday nights, Coach. So often the younger kids are playing behind the bleachers football. And that's always great. It's always great to see. However, I've seen this year more and more of those kids with their jerseys on, sitting in the stands watching Arabian football, which is great to see too.
Yep. Well, I know I preach to our guys, I know when I was a little guy that I wanted to grow up and be like those high school kids. I wanted to be on that field, and I know there's a lot of that here. There's a lot of great tradition and pride in our program. So to play hard, represent the community well at all times.
Etherington takes the snap,
Oh, there goes.
gives it to Ray, and he gets a few yards.
Good bounce cut there.
Brought down by Isaac Wilson playing corner.
Good job protecting the football there by 34.
Yep, 2nd down and 6. Coach, you see the yellow team, and this is across the board throughout all levels of tackle in that 3-4 defense. Talk a little bit about the importance of that 3-4 defense and some of the keys to that being successful.
Well, that's our backbone. That's our identity. You don't win a championship without playing great defense, and so I want that to become second nature. Everybody knows if you're a nose guard in this system, you know what to do, and you know how to do it. And there
goes Hess, and he's broken. He's broken free. Gargan's on his tail. Is he catch him? Hess. Great pursuit. Great pursuit, but great run by Jared Hess, the game breaker. Two of the best athletes in the league going head-to-head there with Hess breaking free with Gargant on his tail. So great run by Hess.
And I was just getting ready to talk about the pursuit of this defense. Our effort on defense has got to be a mainstay. And right there you see Hess broke through, but the defense prevailed and didn't allow a score. So now they've bent, they can't break. They've got to keep Blue out of the end zone, and then vice versa. Blue needs to punch it in. They got a little mojo going here. So what a change of events here.
No
but
doubt.
It leads from defense. Blue got the stop down here on 4th down. Now here they are threatening to score. So
Yep. Change of momentum for sure, and we'll see what they can do as we start the second quarter, and they're down 13 but driving. So great run, great blocking up front by Cash McElizon, by a variety of up in the front. So
looks like it's starting to sprinkle again there. So
could play a factor.
Yep.
I know both of these teams aren't afraid to pass, but this may lead to them keeping it largely on the ground. So.
What a great day at Anderson University. How about this, huh? Pendleton Youth Football on this turf field. Obviously sponsored by the Indianapolis Colts, and they make this possible. But, man, what a great environment and great experience for the Pendleton guys today. Good to be an Arabian.
No doubt about it. It is. It's one of those special things that this game then will be videoed and taped for these players to watch over and over, and as they're playing for you someday as juniors and seniors in high school to be able to look back on
That's
some of
the
these
goal.
days. So
and I got a 2-year-old at home, and it's all relative. These guys want to be like the guys in high school. He wants to be like these guys. And unfortunately, out here, but it's one of those. It'd just be a few years, hopefully, and he's part of this league. So. And vice versa. We got some 6th graders here. Just in 3 short years, they're going to be freshmen, and you blink and here they are. So I'm excited to see what's going on today. That's for sure.
So Blue, after the long game by Hess, is on the 25-yard line. Etherington takes the snap, gets it back to Hess.
Broken tackle. Good job there.
Broke the tackle, made something out of nothing.
Yep.
Coach, these games or these teams, I should say, are sponsored by Community Hospital. The yellow team is, and Martin Insurance sponsoring the blue team, and then Rickers is the kind of the title sponsor for the league.
Sure.
Talk about, from your perspective, the importance of having that community support and sponsorship support.
Well, it's just invaluable. We have a lot of great people. That sponsor our team did. Can't do it, and every great. And there goes the
Sam Ray. This time, and there's Gargant.
Oh, great effort.
Playing that outside linebacker spot for yellow, and really did a nice job. Not fooled at all.
But yeah, it's just invaluable, and just the unselfishness and maybe that's a wrong word, but I guess the willingness to be servant leaders in the community. That's just tremendous by all these corporations and good people that want to give back. It's such a great thing when they can provide these young men with this type of experience, and we're all in it together. That's for sure, and the willingness of people to give in Pendleton has just been unbelievable since we've arrived, and it's a great place to be. That's for sure.
3rd and 3, the give is Hess up the middle, and Hess up the middle is almost a guaranteed 3 yards with that off in the first. To reinforce the involvement, we got 3 of our middle school players that are running the chain gang today.
Doing a great job. Doing a great job.
We interviewed them prior. They had to be able to count to 4, and all 3 of them could do that.
Yeah.
So
looks like a different formation here. Got 2 tight ends, 2 running backs, single wide receiver.
Etherington under center.
Oh, going back.
Gives
to
it
the
to
field.
Ray.
Oh, man.
Looked like he had something, and indeed he did. He
He keeps his legs churning.
called down
Yep, got to protect that football.
before he lost the ball.
Yellow's doing a good job. They were attacking that ball. They've knocked a few loose here.
Yeah, they have. A nice hard run by Sam Ray for 6 yards. Second down and about 4. We've got 7:35 left. It's 13-0 Yellow with Blue knock the door. Etherington steps up, takes a snap.
Oh, misdirection again. There he goes.
There goes Hess on the outside. Nice cut. And he scores. Touchdown. Jared Hess to get Blue on the board.
We got ourselves a ball game.
We
that's for
absolutely
sure.
do. And just as you said, Coach, that was spurred by a great defensive
Yes.
effort. They could have very easilly gone down by 3 scores.
Yep.
Defense stepped up and had a beautiful drive down the field. Very well done
Yep.
all around. The rain is coming down fairly significantly now, so we'll see if that plays a continued factor. I think it plays into this blue team's hands, more of that ground and pound type team.
Yep. See what Coach has got dialed up here. He's been in that double tight formation. Looks like he's coming back to it. They've done a good direction. Miss, but
Etherington under snaps
Okay.
it. Is it
Great
gets it back to Hess,
Hess.
and he gets the conversion. And in PJFL, that run is the 1-point conversion. The kick
Yep.
is the 2-point conversion. So that gets them within 6.
Yep, they're just a score down. 7 minutes to go in the half. A lot of football left, you know. You're never out of it, that's for sure.
Eerily similar to the first time these two teams matched up. We've got a great game on our hands. Coaches, we're at a Division III school here, Anderson University.
Yeah.
You've got kids that have gone on to play at all different levels, from Division I, obviously, to Division III as well. You know, tell me about your experience in kids playing at all levels of the NCAA and even NAIA.
Been very fortunate to coach a Mr. Football and to coach some young men who've gone on to the highest level of college, even national, and you know, that's definitely a unique situation. Most high school football players are going to play at a Division III or NAIA level, and so you know, this is for the love of the game in Division III. You know, there's no athletic scholarship. You've got to get in academically, and then that's not to say it's bad football by any stretch, but the guys that play here are on academic scholarship, as you know, being a proud Hanover grad.
Looks like a little bit of an onside kick, and it
Uh-oh,
makes it to
live
10
ball.
yards. Heads up play by Reese Reddington to jump on that ball.
Ooh, that
Had
was
a
close.
weird knuckleball spin to it.
That was close, but you know, back to the college recruitment. I mean, I see it as my responsibility to help these young men live their dreams out. So if they want to play Division III, or if you know, they might have a better ability that or size in a lot of cases that allows the higher levels. We have one recruit now on our varsity team, Andrew Badu, or he's committed right now to Army. So anyway, but he's one of those things. Those are few and far in between. So, and Aaron, sorry, I misspoke there. Aaron Badu is he plans to attend Army at West Point and both become an officer in the United States Army and also be a football player. So that's a unique situation, and that's a small percentage of student athletes. So
Wilson
outside
takes
toss,
the snap, gets it to Gargett. Gargett outside.
Breaks the
Sam
tackle.
Ray is there, and then ultimately cleaned up by number 24 for Blue, and that's Harper Morrison.
You know, as you can see, though, I mean, Anderson's facilities are great. It's a great academic institution, you know. So a young man could come here and both play football and get his education and go on and better things.
So it's second down Looks like a hold that was declined, holding on offense, declined by the defense. So we got second down. We got 6:56 left. Coach, you added a coach to your staff this year who's a PJFL alum himself, high school coaching experience in Jay Ergott. Coach Ergott isn't with us right now because he's eating walking tacos, but talk a little bit about what he's meant to your program.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, number one, Jay's not from Pendleton, so he has a unique perspective just like me. And so sometimes that allows some objectivity that we definitely take a lot of pride in what we do, but we definitely see things differently, being, for lack of a better way of saying it, outsiders. But he's a guy that has been completely selfless and been heavily involved in this youth league the last 3 years or so, 4 years, and then he's a guy that just was willing to do anything to help the program. And his experience at the high school and scheme, what his involvement with me, Jay. Of course, at the high school, definitely connected down here as his
nice run by
still
Gargett,
involved at different levels. So that was a good hard run. Absolutely,
breakthrough by Gargett.
Now
it is third and short. Another penalty prior to that with yellow. We now have the Dan Lowe hat toss meter at about 6. He's thrown his hat 6 times, but they got most of it back on that run by Gargett. Setting up third and short. You see Sky Baldwin rotating out. He made a nice block on that play at receiver. Or she got a congratulatory 5 from
you still
from
see
Adam.
Yellow. They're still running the plays in, and coaches have done a really good job in preparation to get him to do that. And, the players are doing a really good job with that. They don't seem to be, miscommunicating or misaligned or anything like that. So real proud of what they're doing out there, that's for sure.
Injury on the play, and Johnny on the spot is Steve Folk there. Steve's our medical director. Really football, much fun. And the first priority we have at PJFL is the safety of our players, and have a number of things that we've been able to do within the last year, as far as all the board members being CPR and first aid certified. All the coaches go through a number of trainings to be able to even set foot on the field as well. And this is an example right here. This player who hopefully will be just fine, but getting dedicated attention by a trained EMT.
Yep. And you might have just said this. I was distracted there a little bit, but with Dr. Mayle in the preseason, giving some education to the parents and some of the players on, concussion awareness, and our training with USA Football. It is definitely a safe league to be a part of, and definitely not injury proof, but we do a really good job, and you guys especially, do a good job with these kids and these first. So
maybe sure on this hot, humid day that could be part of it, although the player may have gotten rolled up on. Good sportsmanship by both teams, kind of taking a knee, and he's up, and it is
That's good to see.
Yep, Landon Folk hobbling off. He should be just fine.
Definitely showing some toughness there.
All right, so here we go. We've got 5:39 left. It's a great game, 13-7 in favor of yellow. They're past midfield. It's third and short. Isaac Wilson barking out orders. Takes a snap. Hands it to Gargett. Gargett picking his way through the line and breaks through, and he's gone.
Oh, there we go.
Aaron Mace.
Touchdown. Two, correct.
He does.
Gargett down for the yellow.
A big hole. Gargett untouched until he got to the linebacker level and then broke the rest of the way.
Good to see that explosiveness. If you're blue, you just got to keep chipping away. You got to keep chipping away, and they've seen what they can do, and they know they can compete. And you got to play the next play now. You got to learn from your mistakes and have a short memory, and you got to get back after it. They need to get a stop here and then back on offense, march it down the field.
Yep. Holding them on these conversions is key, as it seems like blue is tailor-made again for those conversions with running the ball up the middle. See if they can stop them here.
Action coming at him here.
They're right up the middle,
dive.
first man through. It looks like it's
Short.
Reddington that's held up. Great
Yeah,
stop
short.
by that defensive line for Blue. Jathan Happ, a good stop.
Down 2 scores now. Exactly. That was a big extra point because now they, with just 2 scores, they tie it.
So second quarter, 5:14 left. Kind of a back and forth seesaw affair after kind of that game opening kickoff by Clay. Kickoff return by Clay. Coach, over the last couple of years, we've, and you've been a huge supporter of our horsepower camp in the summer, which a lot of these kids have gone to. Talk to us a little bit about what you've seen with that camp and what your plans are for that camp in the future.
Yeah, well, we'll always have a youth camp at the school, but I see that as a contact camp for us right now, and that's a chance to really put the helmets and shoulder pads and almost camp right and start into fundamental taught at our. So it's almost an extension, so to speak, where we add layers and really apply the fundamentals we learn in our youth camp at Pendleton to then the horsepower camp, and it's a great time. I think it's great for the camaraderie and the relationships that the kids build, and as a coach, it's also good for coaches because you're there, and I've worked a lot of camps as a high school coach, Bishop Dolahan camp specifically, and there's been some others that I've worked, and you get better at your craft that way as well. So the coaches are learning, and they're also learning to apply the fundamentals that we're putting in place, and then they're able to really evaluate and see the fruits of their labor at the camp. So that's exciting, and it was really be there this year, more involved next year.
To give to middle, right at that first down marker, maybe just a little bit short.
Once he gets his shoulders square, he's got a head of steam behind him. That's for sure.
Yeah,
What a competitor!
No doubt, those legs just keep on churning.
I think I see his older brother in the stands over there cheering him on. That's always good to see too. Kirby Hess, freshman. I might be misspeaking. That might be a cousin. I'm not sure. Brother. Yep. So awesome to see. And Kirby, one of our standout freshmen right now. Freshman team's 3-0, and he is definitely the leader of that group. And exciting to see the family link here. So
Etherington around the outside has a blocker that missed. Nice play by Reddington to come up.
Good
Reddington
pursuit.
slowed him down, and then the rest of his buddies,
Yep.
including Gargett and others, finished. Reese Reddington. No, that camp, you always ask the kids what the best part is, and they, you'd hope they say football, and they have fun with the football part, but often it's the ice cream. So that's also Coach Trout's favorite part too. But Coach Trout, as well as the rest of the kids, got a little lecture from the trainer at Franklin College about the perils of eating ice cream and then going out in 105-degree heat.
Not good for business.
Not good for business at all. We had some walking wounded, and it wasn't because of getting hit or cramps or dehydration. It was because of double-decker ice cream cones.
You got to watch that. You got to watch the Sunday bar.
Here we go with Etherington with 3 minutes left. There's that counter again. Sam Ray, nice cut inside. He may have the corner. Again, Reese Reddington there to make a tackle at corner position. Just a great job.
He was getting blocked. He just did a good job of getting off his block and getting to the ball.
Not before Ray the first down on that, but the first and ball is at the 32-yard line.
Once again, the yard marker gentlemen are dialed in and making sure we know what down it is. Doing a good job of that.
There you go. Not looking necessarily at the game, but they seem to be knowing what's going on somehow.
Yep.
Jake Ergott using the down marker as a hat at one point. All right, so here we go. Etherington brings his team up to the line. First down and 10. We got 2 minutes and 39 seconds left. Etherington drops back to pass.
Oh, just a little early.
A little bit early. Coach Ray showing a little bit of frustration there.
Good
Looks
play
like-
call, though. He had him outflanked and a lead blocker, so he's sticking with his two-back system, which has obviously shown some results.
Ryder Schuhner and replaced by Aaron Matthews. Both players very strong fifth-grade athletes. Matthews is a standout baseball player. Second down. Clock stop. Etherington takes the snap. Hands it off. Gargett in the backfield. He's one of those outside linebackers that if you don't get a body on him, he will wreak havoc in that backfield. Great play. Loss of a couple. Third down now. Third and about 12.
Just under 2 minutes. Got about 34 yards, 35 yards to go here.
See what Coach Ray has dialed up.
Yep. Kind of getting that time where you might need to mix the pass a little bit more, but the way they've been running it, man.
Little counter.
There goes Hess again.
Hess up the field, gains about 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5 yards, absolutely. That's
Coach, we talked about Aaron Matthews a little bit playing baseball. You see a lot of these kids that play multiple sports, whether it's basketball, baseball, rugby, a variety of things. Talk a little bit about the importance of that in their overall development as a football player.
Yeah, no, I love it. From my end, the more sports you play, the better. Obviously you got to be committed to whatever you're in at the season. One of definitely sports is. I know there's a lot of pressures with travel baseball or travel basketball or everything in between, but from our end, we're always going to work with you and make sure you can do it all. I was a multi-sport athlete. I just think it's extremely healthy, and a lot of studies have shown that it is. There goes Hess around the right end again. Another 5 yards, almost
5 yards. Clock management looks like B.J. Ray got the timeout with 35 seconds left.
About 25 yards to go here. So, the more sports a kid can play, I think the better. And there's a lot of pressure on people this day and age to, you want to do as much for your kid as you can. And from a football standpoint, it's one of those things that, we've got a real blessing here in this league, right here in our hometown, that we don't have to travel a long way away. We can do it right here in our backyard and completely connect. Opportunity to get to know the kids and the coaches, and to also see them taught safely. So definitely a positive, and we want to continue to build and grow this. That's for sure.
All right. It looks like that was actually maybe a turnover on downs. Lack of observance on my part, but
I thought he got the first down. I guess
it was close. Turnover, yellow ball, 35 seconds left. If you're blue here, you just can't give up a big play. I'm guessing from Coach Lowe, I don't think he's going to go conservative here. I'm going to guess he's going to try to go up by 3 scores. Isaac Wilson under center.
Oh, quarterback keep.
There he is. Right. Nice cut and nice play. Nice play by Sam Ray, number 34.
Looks like Coach called timeout. He wants another play.
He's out for – that's good. Low is running out on – This is probably the biggest crowd we've had at any of our games yet. The visitor side is
great turnout,
even on a rainy, nasty day. These games precede the Anderson University game. There's a tailgate going on right now. Anderson Ravens play Center College out of Kentucky tonight.
Oh, little trick play there.
Yep, there goes Gargan around the
He's got
outside.
the
If he gets the
edge.
outside, it could be trouble.
And he's still in bounds. Reverses field.
Nice hard. Is that Lowe gets a timeout? So 14 seconds left. Lowe takes the second timeout. Ball at the 44.
Indianapolis River. Okay.
Yellow dialing something up on offense, while blue is trying to prevent the big play here. The yellow seems to have been they're relied on the big play.
Sticking with. Nope. They're switching up formation a little bit here. More back pro.
Pitch.
Switch.
Pass. There's still nice interception. Did not bite on the fake at all.
What a good play call, though. You got a chance here. Take a shot, and even better defense. Good job by the defense.
Absolutely. Great ball hawking skills there by Schill.
Interception by Sawyer Schill of the Arabian Blue.
You see Nathaniel Elizondo, a couple of brothers on this blue team who are both standout players.
That's awesome to see that camaraderie. They're happy for one another and out there competing. That's what it's all about. If anybody listened to the Hall of Fame speeches, Brett Favre's, that's what his had a lot to do with. And that was one that I did watch just with interest for him. With his great career, and one of the things he talked a lot about is that camaraderie. That's what was so special about football, was good, and the family mentality. Really cool.
5 here. Drops back ball to Hess.
Oh, that'll do it.
And it looks like that's it for the first half. So at the end of the first half, a great battle here between yellow and blue, with our yellows group up 19-7. Coach Richmond, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Best of luck for the rest of your season.
Appreciate it.
And thank you for everything you've done for Pendleton Youth Football.
No, thank you. This is a privilege, and looking forward to seeing more games in the future from these guys.
So I'm joined now in the booth by Coach Trout, who's going to take the second half here. Commentary. So we are getting ready to start the second half with the squad up 19-7. Gustin with the kick, handled by Matthews, and immediately met there by number 24, Garrett Lowe. Great play by Garrett.
You know, Brian, the thing that stood out to me watching the first half and being able to just sit back and watch was just how special some of these sixth graders are, and then a handful of these fifth graders. But this sixth grade class has a lot of talent in it, and you can see that with some of the explosive plays that have happened with Hess, with Gargett, and some of the other guys just really blocking for them. You know, some thankless jobs of just the blocking, but the sixth graders do a great job in this game.
Yeah, we've talked about that offensive line for the Blue squad. You know, Peyton Pollock there, Harper Morris, and Cash McCarroll, Jathan Howard. There's the pitch. Nice job. Reese again comes up and alters the play at that corner position. He's having a breakout game today on the defensive side.
Fantastic tackling and forcing the edge. They really have had a hard time getting around on his side. Doing a nice job. Nice job, Reese.
9:30 left in the third quarter. In a few minutes here, we're going to pause for a ceremony that Anderson University is having. Here comes Etherington up to the line. Aaron Matthews split to the near side. Etherington with the pitch to Ray. And a nice play in the backfield. Quinn DeVault comes up and makes a great play on Ray. Ray, the speedster, and DeVault was able to get him down. Josiah Gustin and Jalen Covington check in for the yellow squad. Coach Lowe just demoed the defensive stance and actually pulled a hamstring. Here goes Etherington, bringing him up to the line. Ryder Lawyer split to the near side. Etherington gets tripped up in the backfield. That defensive push by Gold.
That looked like the opportunity that the center, as he's getting driven back, steps on the quarterback's foot. It's an unfortunate situation, trying to move forward there, center.
Covington. Sky Baldwin has entered the game. Sky, one of the toughest players on this field. She's lined up at the safety position. Fourth down and long for Blue. Let's see what they can do. Etherington, snap back, gets it to Hess, outside, cuts it back in, and met by a variety of yellow tacklers. Didn't have much to work with. DeVault again there in the backfield to lead that squad.
Not really anywhere for him to go on that sweep that time. Yellow turned him back in, had good pursuit, stopped it for a little gain.
So turnover on downs, the yellow squad has it. See Caleb Day checking in as an offensive line. Mitchell Maynard has led their position. Really opened up some big holes. Running backs. Here goes Wilson. Hands it to Gargett. Gargett pursued by several blue shirts and able to get the corner, except nice play by Sam Ray. A nice gain by Gargett on the play. First down and a touchdown saving tackle by Ray.
Sam Ray's stuck his nose in quite a few times today. A couple nice tackles on the edge. Kind of the same business that Reese Reddington's been doing for the yellow team. Sam's been handling for the blue team.
We've seen some great plays by the sixth graders, but then this fifth grade unit as well from both sides of the ball has done a really very nice job. The future is definitely bright. Isaac Wilson brings them up. 6:38 left in the third quarter. And Howard play with Landon Falk. That push, that presence by the blue team. Pretty stout defense. Garrett Lowe checking out. Reddington at fullback with Clay and Gargett behind him. Fake give. Here goes Isaac Wilson. Wilson gets about, close to that first down marker. He gained about 9. Just short. It looks like it's 3rd and 1 for the yellow team.
Nice heads up play there, reading the defense by Isaac Wilson. Get manageable.
Covington back in, brings in the Maynard lead center. Wilson, a standout basketball point guard, looking to lead his team in a similar way here at quarterback. Hands to Gargett. Gargett bobbles the handoff, makes a cut back, keeps his feet, and he will score for the yellow team.
Gargett with the score for the Arabian Yellow.
Gargett has been tough to handle all day by the blue team. Great blocking up front by yellow. You got Eli Libler clearing a path among other blockers, DeVault, etc. Just a great job by the yellow squad.
His first cut was in the hole, and then once he got through the linebacker, made another cut. It was incredible, and then stayed on his feet, gave it the spin move, had the presence of balance to turn that into a busted touchdown run.
Talk about and loves the importance of cage. What the main thing is, and I think it is probably around that having fun.
Oh, no doubt. Having fun is going to get them out, and they're going to have a great experience. That they're going to have more opportunities.
And there's Clay for the conversion.
They're going to have more opportunities. Just in general with football, the more fun they're having, and that's why it's important for them to have it.
2 minutes.
We'll stop it at the kickoff.
So here we go. It's a 26-7 lead where yellow's kind of broken this open for now. Don't count blue out, though. They can score a lot of points in a hurry through the hard running of Hess and Ray. Josiah Gustin's gotten a workout here from the right leg kicking off. Set to kick off again. Deep is Ray, along with Hess for the blue team.
See if the blue team can put something together here, get a good return, and score in this third quarter.
Gustin steps up, kicks, and it's going to be handled by Hess. Hess in the open field at the 40. And looks like he fumbled the ball, recovered, though, by blue. Caught a break there on a slippery, wet ball on a rainy day like this.
Are you ready? We'll play till he's ready.
All right, a great ceremony there from Anderson University to honor sickle cell trait affecting one of their own in their Anderson University community. A balloon release across the country simultaneously at 3 o'clock on September 10th day. Coach, really moving moment. Great for our Pendleton youth players to see as well, as they about their stage and battling something. It just a great model and a great example of resilience and toughness. So with that, blue team takes over. First down 26-7. We've got 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Brings his players up to the match in formation now. There goes Etherington. Looks like a broken play. Etherington rolls right, and there's Reddington once again to make a tackle. Reese Reddington having a great game out at that corner position, just showing a lot of aggressiveness.
Very similar to his little brother earlier today, who had an outstanding ball game in the early third and fourth grade game.
So loss on the play brings up second down at about 15. 4 minutes left in this third quarter. See Caleb Day at that outside linebacker position with Gargett on the other side. There goes Etherington with that little counter play. Sam Ray breaks it to the outside. Nice little gain on the play. Gained about 5. Had a few different throughout the day on most of them. Ryder Lawyer, honor roll student or Arabian roll student for East Elementary, checks in. Matthews comes out. Second down and 10. The beauty of youth football, where most of the sideline for the blue team is watching a balloon fly away versus the play itself. Here goes Etherington, hands off. Nice run by Hess. Barrels forward for about 5 yards. All pure power behind that big offensive line led by Jathan Howard and Cash McCarroll. Great run.
What's fun about watching Hess run the ball is he runs behind his shoulder pads. He's got a low body height, and he's always moving forward. No one's ever tackling him, standing up. He's forward.
Fourth down and 5. Etherington takes the snap, pitches it to Ray. Ray looks like he's going to get the corner, and he does. And he picks up about 15. The key right there, a Ryder Lawyer block at receiver. We've talked about him all day. A great block to spring Ray around the outside. That was the key. So often receivers such as myself didn't value blocking. If we didn't get the ball, we didn't really want to play.
The
Ryder
impressive
Lawyer
part
is
about
awesome.
that play was Sky Baldwin coming in with that tackle. She swept his leg and got him off balance, and that's when he fell.
Big pickup there on 4th and 5. Great block, great run.
Good job, Trout. Good job. You're going to assert yourself. You're a part of this broadcast team.
Here we go. Etherington takes the snap. Hands to Hess. Flags all over. Dirty laundry everywhere. Looks like we may have a hold offensively. Early indications show that. Indeed it is. Replay first down.
Thanks for doing
All right, 1st and 20 for the blue team. Blue team needs a big play here. 2 minutes left in this third quarter, down 26-7. Here goes Etherington. Drops back. Oh, almost picked off by Caius Gargett. Etherington looking for Hess. Hess was open for a split second. Gargett broke on the ball. All right, 2nd down and 20. Here goes Etherington up at the line. Etherington hands off to Ray. Get mud. Number 18. It's a nice play.
Yeah, very nice. Long and 10.
Ty's team is the Braves. Also, Eli Manning is his favorite player. So it's 3rd and 20. Big play for Blue. Blue is, with a minute left in the third quarter, needs a score here on this drive.
2 sticks, not one. Sorry about that. 3rd and 20.
Etherington drops back, looking to pass. Nothing there. Nice pick by Clay. Clay may take this to the house. He's got blockers. Clay down the sideline. Sam Ray bends him back in. Nice play by Ray to save the tackle. Aiden Clay doing it on both the ball. All running back. Led the game. Turn. Coach, what did you see there in terms of that pass? What kind of broke down for that blue team? It looked like the receiver was there initially.
Well, I think the quarterback got a little too greedy. It was 3rd and 20. They still have another down. They could have thrown a shorter receiver, but you can't. The defender made a great play, like you said.
Gargett around the outside. Great play by Sam Ray. Sam Ray using that speed to keep Gargett from getting around the outside. Gain of about 1 for Gargett. Nice play, Ray.
Good insight, Coach.
Sam Ray, once again, it's like this is his side of the field, and no one around him. He's doing a fantastic job here on the left side at corner.
Garrett Lowe checking back in. Garrett's a huge Chiefs fan. Favorite player is, no surprise, Jamal Charles. And that's the end of that third quarter, 26-7 in favor of the yellow team, and they have the ball. So here we go at the start of the fourth quarter. Yellow team's got the ball. Stop team. Isaac Wilson under center. We've got Garrett Lowe and Gargett in the backfield. Here's the snap. There's the pitch to Gargett. Gargett around the outside. Forced back in by Etherington. And around the corner around Matthews. And Folk with a nice angle. Gargett is just tough runner. Runs right through it. Cutting all over the place. People holding on for dear life to ultimately make the tackle. So right now we have Coach Pendleton, tight ends, ninth grade and middle school. Coach, I just got a couple questions for you. So, as a PJFL alum, what do you see the value in linking the program, not only from PJFL, we had Coach Richmond on earlier, but ultimately by the time they get to you at the high school level?
Well, it's got to be about the continuity, running plays year after year, becoming comfortable. I'm going to turn it on. There you go. No, I'm good. There you go.
There we go. Now,
all right, now I'm back.
Now Coach Argott's on. A run on the play, by the way, by Garrett Lowe. Nice wiggled his way through there. Sorry, Coach. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Has to be about the continuity of running plays and becoming comfortable in that. Kids become more self-confident in what they're doing. They understand what's going on. And we can really fine-tune things as they grow through the middle school level and on up to the high school level and establish more complex defense through that.
Great. Sounds like your AV squads that you're heading up have had some early success.
Yes, not by my coaching, but the coaches around me are great, and without them, the kids we have would not be where they're at. So,
all right, so here we go. Second down. Wilson takes the snap, trying to get around the outside. Smartly decides not to pitch it, and is tackled by a host of blue guys, including Jared Hess.
Is that a technical term with blue guys, or is that the Arabian blue team?
It is Arabian blue. Blue Man Group. Have you ever seen that on Broadway or in Chicago or anything? They have tights. I know you're into men in tights.
Very much so. That's above my pay grade. I don't make it to Broadway very often.
Blue Man Group came to the stable. You would be there. All right, hand to Gargett. Gargett wiggles his way in there. Hess grabs him and stops him just short. And now it is fourth down and inches for this yellow team. I'll tell you, this is going to be an interesting play, and that this blue team's strength is that front three with Howard, with Isaac Elizondo, with Cash McCarroll.
They're really going to have to hold the line of scrimmage there, Coach.
We'll see with tell you the key right here will be the center play. Mitch Maynard's played center all day for this yellow team. Let's see what kind of push he gets after snapping the ball.
Mitch Maynard's a heck of a player. I coached him last year as a fifth grader.
Another player that's overcome your coaching to actually become a very good player.
Correct.
Hand off to Gargett. Gargett fumbles.
Fumble into the end zone.
Regains possession. The referee is calling him down at the 1. It's a turnover and downs. Knew that would be today. This field at and the blue team has a chance to score the longest touchdown in NFL history, 99 yards. Or at least rushing touchdown in history. We have had some interceptions that have been 107, 108 yards. Coach Argott, when you were this age, let's say 5th grade, 6th grade, what positions did you play?
I played goalie and fullback for soccer, to be quite honest with you. Not to burst your bubble there, but I didn't know what football was until 7th grade. So,
okay, so first down, blue. What was the first year you played football, and when did you kind of fall in love with it?
It was 7th grade. my dad said I better do something, so I played ball. All hard, I believe, tackle something. I can't say I fell in love with it until probably high school. The camaraderie and the friendship that I built there was still to this day. I have friends that I talk to. Actually, one's here today with me. So, great sport, teaches you great lessons about
Thanks,
life.
Jay. I didn't know we were that close of friends. Here we go. Second down now. Oh, you were talking about a different friend that's here.
No, you're
Okay. Hess gets the ball, tackled. Nice play. Looks like DeVault again on the tackle. Coach Ergot, one of the best lineman coaches that we've seen. He was at our horsepower camp, coaching lineman drills to kids all the way from 3rd to 6th grade, and actually demoed these on the turf where it was 105 degrees. Ergot going after, the tackler was like a bear going after a small creature like a skull, dominating. Etherington off.
That would be the gator tackle that I was demonstrating.
Okay, gator, not bear.
It's been a long game. 7:30 was a long time ago.
Third down. The blue team has got to find a big play here. 5:51 to go, down 26-7.
Third from the 3-yard line, is that correct?
That is
Third
correct.
and 7 from the 3, 3rd and 8 from the 3.
Coach Ergot, your son was the down marker guy. He's now flipping the down marker as some sort of game. Earlier, he was using it as a pole vault. Can you explain?
He is a very talented young man.
Third down. There he goes. There goes Hess. Hess breaks through, and he got the first down. Almost broke the long one. Real down save. 43. Bowman had he. That could have been a long gain for Hess. Great play. So there's life for the blue team.
Were you able to send a shout out to those young men on the chain gang? They've been here since 8 a.m. as well.
Yeah, no, we talked about it earlier. Coach Cloud from the middle school was here commenting on the fact that it was great to have middle school representation here. So
That is awesome.
great kids that have been here since 8 o'clock for the Pendleton Youth Football Day. So these guys are all 3 graduates of the Pendleton program and now giving back. All right, so Etherington lines them up. 1st and 10, life for the blue team. 4:35 to go. Etherington, little change, another flag on the play. Number 18 with a nice iPad. This yellow team's defense has been impressive, bouncing back from the first time these two teams played, and they've really worked to stop the run with 2 of the toughest runners in the league in Ray as well as Hess.
That's a defensive penalty, Coach. What do we get there?
Defensive penalty on the play.
Oh, wow. It's a big one.
It's like
15
it's a
yards.
15-yard penalty and a first down for the blue team. So yellow, with the lead here, has got to try not to shoot themselves in the foot with penalties, giving the blue guys life. First down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Let's see what Coach Ray has in store. Jalen Etherington lined up at safety here for the yellow team. He's ready to go. Coach Lowe looks like his hamstrings healed from demonstrating a stance earlier. Etherington steps up behind center. Hess and Ray in the backfield. Pitch to Hess. Hess looking to get the corner. Nice play. Garrett Lowe was right there to make the stop. Way to seal the corner off. And again, it looks like number 20, Reddington, was also in on the play. Between Reddington and Lowe there, just a great play to combine. Anderson University setting up for their night game tonight against Center College. Here goes second down and about 9. The give is to Hess. And a nice Mitchell 3.
That's a great.
Five. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Let's see if Blue can get something going, get to the outside. Looks like the rain has let up. Fumbled snap. It looks like it was recovered by Yellow. That's tough. It's frustrating sometimes on these rainy days, trying to get snaps completed and fumble it. So, well, Coach Pele, thank you for joining us today. Soccer star.
No problem. Thank you, and great job by you and the board at Pendleton Junior Football for this great day for these kids.
Thank you, Hope Solo. Well, thank you, and thanks for your support for Pendleton Junior Football.
Thank you.
All right, Yellow runs up with 2:22 left. Wilson steps up. There's a give to Gargett. Gargett looks like he may get the outside. And Ray is there again to make the play. Good job by Ray. He's going to need an ice bath and a trip to Jimmy's tonight. Number 24 also there. Harper Morrison. Good pursuit. Gargett's run tough all day. Coach Schill, as you can see, defensive coordinator. It looks like Coach Schill has Crocs on this rainy day, and they're fuzzy Crocs. Here goes Wilson. He pushes left. And there's a flag on the play as Clay gains about 2. Going to bring him back. Nathaniel Elizondo checks in for Aaron Matthews. Cash McCarroll coming off. Minute 30 left, 26-7 Yellow. Coach Lowe giving some last-minute instruction to Isaac Wilson. Isaac relays it back to the huddle. Again, Yellow using that approach with no coach on the offensive side, rotating plays in. Wilson steps up. Covington coming to the near side. Garrett Lowe to the far side. Wilson with the counter, given to Clay. Clay reverses field, and he may go. And he gets out of bounds. Looks like Clay may have pulled up a little bit intentionally there. Runs out at the 5-yard line. All right, victory formation here for the gold team. Wilson takes a knee. And it looks like with 40 seconds left, the yellow team will find their revenge on the blue team from earlier in the year. Battle of two great teams, two great coaches. well played on both sides of the ball. Just excited to see the toughness by both of these teams. And it looks like it's down to 20. Final score to 7 gold. Again, thank you to the sponsors for both teams, Martin Insurance, as well as Community Hospital, and the title sponsor, Rickers. We're doing some great things across Pendleton football in general. As you heard from Coach Richmond, you heard from Coach Aragot, you heard from Coach Trout. And this is a capper of a great day at Anderson University. Thanks for joining us, and go Arabians.